Five investigates tonight. Imagine the pay for a job skyrocketing nearly 600% overnight. That is the deal the state gave some bridge workers on a publicly funded job.
So how did it happen? And are taxpayers getting their money's worth? Here's investigative reporter Kathy Curran.
The Blynman Bridge in Gloucester, one of the busiest drawbridges on the East Coast.
Blynman Bridge, come in, please. Blynman.
A captain calls for passage. The bridge operator strolls out of this trailer up to the bridge house, puts the safety gates down, and opens the bridge for the boats below.
Thank you.
He closes the bridge, makes note of the vessels passing through, and heads back inside, where photos obtained by Five Investigates show a comfortable workplace complete with a futon for resting and flat screen TV. It's a state contracted job that records show pays between $75 and $120 an hour. That's at least $156,000 taxpayer dollars a year for a 40-hour work week, a bigger paycheck than the governor of our state.
I was getting $13.50 an hour.
Frank Favaloro and Pete Billard were shocked by that $75 an hour rate. They worked the bridge for about a decade until they were laid off last year.
You hear somebody's getting paid $75 an hour. What went through your mind?
What's wrong with this picture?
Well, here's what happened. That massive increase in pay for the bridge tenders here kicked in when the state began maintenance on the bridge and bridge house. The state says that public contract triggered the prevailing wage law, which requires workers be paid a wage found in existing union contracts. And that rate is usually much higher than the going rate in the market.
Blynman Bridge is a poster child example of why the state's prevailing wage law is out of control.
Greg Sullivan from the government accountability group, the Pioneer Institute, says Massachusetts is one of only a handful of states that sets the prevailing wage that way. The median hourly wage nationally for a bridge tender is $22.10 an hour.
It just seems like a huge waste.
Massachusetts is in a tough financial situation right now. When you see it wasted in something like this, it really just makes you pull your hair out.
Five Investigates found even this pig is feeding from the taxpayer trough. We discovered one of those high-paid bridge workers bringing her breakfast during the workday more than an hour away from the job site. Cora Operations maintains and operates the bridge through a contract with the State Department of Transportation. A MassDOT spokesperson told us because a contractor is involved in the work, they're obligated to pay the prevailing wage. They also told us bridge operators perform other duties on site, but our investigation found them just sitting in the trailer waiting for boats to come through the canal day after day.
It just doesn't seem to make sense to me.
And the total cost to operate the bridge for the first 6 months of the year was almost $500,000. As far as the pig is concerned, a lawyer for Cora told us workers do feed the pig, but not during work hours. But they told MassDOT a very different story, that the employee we saw was on vacation. The state is now reviewing all of the work logs. Kathy Curran, 5